So I launched Koku in 2017 here in New York, and the idea was really inspired by my food allergies. I was just like shocked by the what was available in ice cream, specifically both in like CPG and in retail.
What's the biggest challenge that you faced when you talk to investors about raising capital?
I guess the valuation has been hard. You know, I've raised about $1 million to date at a 2 and 3 million valuation. I went out with a 5 million valuation, and I guess time wasn't on my side. I had to sort of take it back from 5 to 3 because investors were saying, we want to see the data before we, see that valuation.
Every entrepreneur that I meet wants to get as high valuation as possible because it means that the investors value the company more. It means less dilution.
Right.
One thing I'll just caution on, I talk to all entrepreneurs about this, is it's not about the valuation necessarily in this round. It's about, can you raise money in the next round and the next round and the next round? And if that's the case, and it is, then having a low valuation now improves the probability that you'll actually get the next round done. Because investors want to see momentum,
Right.
and they want to see a step up.
Yeah.
And if you start going sideways,
Right.
the momentum unravels, and so it's not worth the risk. So it's just something to keep in mind.
Definitely.
So I think you were smart to back off the 5 million and go to 3.
Yeah.
And I would probably
to know.
raise more at 3 on the safe note.
Really?
And
Okay.
give yourself, if you raised another $1 million,
You would raise $1 million more on a 3 million valuation.
I would.
Really?
Yeah, I would.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Haven't heard that.
Yeah.
Do you think a mission changes over time, or
No,
do you think
it never changes.
It never changes.
It's the guiding light for why you exist.
Yeah.
It's never meant to change, as opposed to a vision. Vision, which I would also recommend, is like a tight mission statement, and then the vision is what do you hope to achieve and become, and you can achieve it. You said a lot of stuff about your story that resonated with me around allergies and things, and like you exist because like there isn't anything that tastes good for people that have allergies across the board,
Right.
And if that's your mission, then your mission is to make ice cream taste great for people with allergies.
Right.
Or something tight like that, And
Do you want to take a pause and try it?
yeah, let's
Okay,
try it. Let's try
cool.
it.
So it's got toasted coconut that's been blended up into like a rich butter, pink Himalayan salt, and vanilla. So it's
one's really
it's
good,
like decadent, but it's light and refreshing. So the product is very, very good. This is how I've been able to raise money.
This
And
is
I get
really
better.
good. This is
I have a attention to quality, and I think going back to what I said about what's on the market is plant-based ice cream doesn't taste this good.
Have you done any sort of blind taste tests or anything like that versus other plant-based ice creams? If the results come back favorable and it's enough of a sample, then I think that becomes really powerful.
Yeah, that's a
You can
great
even- You
idea.
can film it and then show somebody the film and say, listen, this is not me just making up. Watch the film.
And I also think there's a huge opportunity in the market to launch a Koku Kids line. Do you agree with the idea of being laser focused on our pints and launching that in year 2 or 3? Or do you think that's something that I can share with investors now to really?
I wouldn't share that. At this
wouldn't.
stage, I think it's going to be all about the
these.
line that
Yeah.
you have today, and it could seem distracting or lacking focus. Also, you have limited dollars, so you want to put every dollar into proving this. If this really works, everyone understands there'll be natural extensions that you can do. Sometimes it's easier to raise money before you have sales by selling the vision.
Selling the vision,
And
which is what I'm good at.
Selling the vision, selling the vision and stuff. Sometimes this, going to the market with sales imposes a really big risk on the financing.
Right.
Because sales might just start slow. It may
Right.
get good in the future,
Right.
but if it starts slow,
It's harder
You're
to,
dead.
for sure.
so think about how much risk you're really taking.
Right.
The sales don't pencil right away.
Right.
You're not raising money.
Yeah,
And at the end of the day, this is all about, like, companies fail because they can't raise money.
right.
No company fails when it raises money. If you got money in the bank, you're in
good.
business.
You're in business.
You're in business.
Yeah.
And most companies fail. So it means most companies can't raise money. If you go out and raise like 5 to 10 million a year or two down the road, and you put that money to work and the product's working, you're going to have a really big business.
Yeah.
The way this falls down or it doesn't work is just you kind of inching along and you never get escape velocity because you never have the
need that
money, and it's like this
momentum.
chicken and egg problem
Yep.
where you can't afford to buy to invest in the salespeople, so you don't have the marketing, but you don't have the marketing, so you don't have the sales, you don't have the volume, and it's like circular. You kind of want to just say, no, I'm not going to fail because like this didn't have the best possible shot. I got the distribution, I had the sales team, it was at the right price point, I had it out there, I did the sampling, I invested, I did everything I can do. The customers just spoke, and it's just not in the cards. So. But very, very exciting, and good luck. I think the product's great.
Thank you.
I think you've got a real shot here. The only risk I see is that you undercapitalize it. So, capitalize it right and get the right people on board, and I think you'll be successful.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
It was great meeting you.
Great meeting you too.